Hi, it's Leonie West from Westerly Design. This is our Circles on Quilts template. This is the template that I use when working on a domestic machine or on a sit-down machine. This template is 3 mm thick, and we use this by stitching around inside these arcs. We don't want to turn our fabric as we would normally doing a circle. We would turn the fabric the whole way around to get back to the beginning. What we're going to do is stitch to almost the end of the arc, then we're going to turn the template. So here we go. So we're just coming down, our foot is riding against the edge of the template. Stop, turn the template. We don't have to turn our fabric in an arc. As you can see, if we watch this line here, the one that I've marked on the quilt, that line pretty much stays facing down towards me, and we just go round. Stopping every time. The further out we go on our circles, the less number of times we're going to have to turn to get around. I'm still working with my fabric facing the same direction as I started. Keep going round. When we get back to the beginning, we will end up at the same place as we started, which is what we want. Our circles to be circles coming back to where we began. So here we are, we're back to the beginning and we're stopping at the same place we started. Now if we're doing concentric circles, we can just move our template out of the way. I like to find a line that's going to go through the quilt, so I'm just going to move a couple of stitches down and I'll just sew up here. My template is going to give me 1 inch spacing between my circles. Now I could stop and lock my threads off, stitch my threads in so I don't have a line, but we'll just show you how you can move along. So now I'm getting close to where I want to be. I can move my template around the foot and I'm in the correct place to start my next circle. So I've done a 2 inch and this is going to be a 4 inch circle. And exactly as we did before, just moving the template to keep us going around in the circle. We're not moving our fabric around. If you were working on a 6-foot quilt, 4-foot quilt under your machine, and you were doing circles and you had to turn a 6-foot quilt under the machine, that's not fun. This is much easier to place circles on a larger quilt without having to spin that whole quilt around. It really is just turning the template. Because the template is located on the pin in the middle, it rotates around in the same position, and here we come back to where we started. So we have 2 circles. I can put as many circles going out as I want in the same size, or if I want to, I can change the size of that circle, spacing between them. So I'm going to take that template away. The pin's in the same position. I'm now going to put my other circles on quilts. You get 2 in the set. This one gives me the 1/2 inch spacings between my circles. So I'm just going to move along. When I'm in the right position, I can now sew my circle. So now I'm going to have circles which are spaced at 1/2 inch spacings. This is the tool that we would use if we are doing Baptist fans. I could use this to go around spinifex. I could put it around a fan. There are many ways I can use circles in my quilts. Once I've sewn this circle, I'll show you another use for it. So we're just working our way around. and we come back to the beginning. I'm going to stop here and lock off my threads.